All right. I'm Mark Kaplan. I'm acting chairman today because Bernie Rosen, our chairman, is not here today. It's a religious holiday. So let me welcome everybody today. There are all kinds of faces here today. And I guess the first item of the agenda is the minutes for the prior meetings. Are there any?
I make a motion to accept them. There's certain nits.
You and I will deal with the nits later, right?
Yeah.
Subject to that, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Done. That was easy. A roll call. Jackie? Thank you. I have to be prompted.
Private members, Mark Kaplan,
Here.
Michael Spitzer,
Here.
Bud Larson.
Here.
Public members, representing Mayor de Blasio, John Grathwell.
Here.
Representing Comptroller Scott Stringer, Michelle Markovine.
Here.
Representing Public Advocate Letitia James, and Mayor Khan.
Here.
I believe we have a quorum.
Good.
Well, since we have a quorum now, why don't we just very quickly reapprove the minutes?
Because we didn't have... You're a stickler. Let's reapprove the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
All carried. Thank you. I guess the next item is the Audit Committee calendar for the year. That's where it is here. I'd like to suggest we save that to the end and get to the meat now.
Good.
Because there are more important things to do today. And the next item on the agenda is that we all go into executive session so that...
Mr. Acting Chairman, I'd like to move that we go into executive session for the purpose of discussing non-public financial data related to the city.
Second.
Approved by everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So now let's go. The first item to approve the financial statements and authorize their submission subject to changes that are going to be made in accordance with the conversation today.
And which are immaterial.
And which are immaterial. Somebody make that motion.
I make that motion.
And I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
I heard Bernie say yes. I think that's it now. I would like a motion to go back into...
Wait. Two things that we should vote on the, or discuss the calendar. You wanted to discuss the calendar? Is there any...
Before that, I'd just like to thank
Wait.
everybody.
That's my job. I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay. I yield.
These are in no particular order. I'm going to start with the Mayor's Office of Management and Budget and Operations, John Grathwell, of course, Nicole Fleming and her team. Also this year, Ken Godner and Omer Hassan, who dealt with pension issues with us, and their General Counsel, Scott Ulray, who helped with all of the contracts, engagement letters, management rep letters, etc. Larry and Angelo and her capital grants team, and Christine Larson on capital debt. Operations, of course, George Davis and Florim Ardoli. Okay, I'm getting a nod. That was probably close, but not exactly. Really, they do a lot of the work with the agencies, getting folks to respond, etc. We had a big pension system year, so all of the pension systems, their chief accountants, their directors, and their staff. We had, especially this year, I want to do a shout out to the Board of Education Retirement System, their new executive director, Sandy Rich, and their general counsel, Alexander Kazazis, and their staffs, who worked through with us very complex issues and corrected some long-term issues. The Actuary's Office, Sherry Chan, and her team, led for the first time by Mike Samet, along with stalwarts Ed Hugh, Frankie Chan, Anderson Hayen, all made extraordinary efforts to deal with impossible timelines, and we asked them to turn around things immediately. And of course this year we asked them to do it 2 times because of the restatements that hadn't been exactly figured out. Special thanks to FISA, and I want to everyone there, Peter Reddy, Henry Yan, the accounting business team. Special shout out to Paul Fessler, because he is going to be retiring. He was at OMB many years ago and has been with FISA for a very long time, and he has been our go-to person for pretty much any information that we need extracted out of FMS. Richard McCarrick, who is their audit coordinator this year, had a lot of extra work with the new auditors involved, so we really thank him. Okay. the auditors. I want to point out that we have two teams of brand new auditors. I'll start with the pension system folks. You know, they came in with a lot of confusion at the beginning, I guess would be fair to say. Not on their part, but they hit the ground running. They really dealt very well with some of the restatements and were very, very helpful in digging into details that we hadn't been able to do here on the actuaries, on the accounting side, which were really necessary. Of course, Grant Thornton. I'm not introducing any of the auditors by name because they're all here and you know them, but you did an outstanding job, really, easing the transition, helping us with necessary restatements, and by the way, you got high marks from FISA on your IT audit. They thought you had a very good understanding, which is nice to hear. Last but certainly not least, the Controller's Bureau of Accounting. Actually, let me do a couple other bureaus first. Asset Management, Scott Evans, David Jetter, Kara Schnapper, Miles Davis, Lynn Fleischman, George Saviacci. You didn't see most of them. They were behind the scenes, but they worked very hard, and I think we really have a much better grip on what's going on with the investments, etc. And I'll just mention that they are also going to be dealing with the implementation of new systems this year, which is a big deal. Controller's Office General Counsel Kay Diaz and her team, ACO Rich Friedman, who also deals with contracts, engagement letters, management rep letters, which are a big part of the audit process. The Controller's Office, Public Finance, Carol Kostick, who you met, she was here earlier, along with her team. Tim Mulligan, who has since left the city's Controller's Office, but who did a really helpful job dealing with budget understanding and accruals at year end. Jessica Silver, who pulled together the transmittal letter. And now I'm at the important pinnacle. I have to start accountancy with Jackie Thompson. Phenomenal bureau chief, leadership and management abilities I am in awe of. Katrina Stoffer, our newly appointed assistant bureau chief. Lionel Ferrer, who has been a tremendous asset in dealing with theoretical and practical aspects of complex accounting issues. Division chiefs who play a major role in the CAFR, Carmen Chan, Marina Verba, Maria Nicola. Also, other folks who you don't see as often, but Man Han Chung, Cherno Sao, Sonia Alsal. Those folks don't have as much to do with the year end, but they do critical work year round. Veronica Mushieva, which may or may not be good enough. Since I've never even attempted it before, she says it's good enough. Susan Cornwell, Joan Stapleton, Berta Lauer, who deal with disclosures and technical issues, and of course Yvonne Jeffers, who is not here, but she is the key person in getting the CAFR material corrected, dealing with the printer, etc. There are nearly 100 staff members in the Bureau of Accountancy, and they are all really tremendous, very helpful. And I just want to beg forgiveness for anyone else I missed. But again, really, this was a tough year. A lot went on, but it really went at least as well as could possibly be expected given the circumstances. So thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
You still a
Wow.
thunder.
Wow. No, I wouldn't go into all the names.
I take it we're done with the public section. I will accept the motion that we go into a private session now with our auditors.
I move that we go into private session with our auditors.
Is this just for the private members, or do you want the full audit committee here?
I think it should be the full audit committee.
Okay. So we're going to ask everybody other than the auditors to leave the room, or the auditors and the members.
All right, I will accept the motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I agree.
Agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're adjourned.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Good piece of work.
Yeah.